audio. Hello. 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 Hi. Make sure you include your voice. Yeah. In the stream. Don't start calling out until I'm calling. Yeah. Wait, you're the co-commentator today? Or is it someone else?
Yeah, it's me and you commentating, yeah, me and you.
Go. Good. Just making sure.
Alright, so.
Wait, I might want to bring stuff up on my phone, do I?
We'll be going into quali in just a second.
Yes.
Oh, Mark Davis won last time out. From Jensen and FH444. They were on the podium. Both McLarens got on the podium last week. KDX Prix was, so both AlphaTauris were in the top 4 and both McLarens were in the top 4. And then BG was 5th. That F1 boy was 6th. Then Leclerc, Rossi, Dramer, Scarius Spunk, Zoga Gamer, Rowdy, Cameron, Tate, Striker, Downward Leaf, Esther Hamilton, Dougal, Luck, and Lil Wiggy. But then the last 3 DNF'd Dougal, Luck, and Lil Wiggy. So I'm pretty sure Lil Wiggy's a reserve as well. So. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm just trying to look into Twitch on my phone. Hello. Yeah.
Okay. Right, I think we're readying up now. Well, 5 people have readied.
It's 14 minutes past 8 in the UK right now, so we should be getting to the race very soon, the qualifying.
Alright. So. I think they're waiting on Tate to select car because he's currently in Alabama Outlaws car. And he is in the lobby. He's just joined. Tate's reserve, so I I think the reserves in the lobby right now, Take 3, Rowdy TJ Boy. I think that's it, actually. I think Edgar's is... Yeah, I think Edgar's is full-time tier 2 as well, so... Let me just check.
As of now, yeah, well, one driver.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we'll have to wait a second.
There's a spare racing point seat in tier 2.
Yeah, some more progress for that very soon. Very soon.
Okay, there we go, they're readying up now. So yeah, so round number 7, I'm pretty sure this is.
Actually, it's round 8. Round 8, Italy.
Oh yeah, round 8. So we've just had tier 5. I'm not going to go into the details because I'm not going into the details of it because I really don't want to. Not going to be good for me. Alicio took the win from Kian Reynolds and Joseph. Then it was Morgan Cheeseman, then me. I could have easily got the win, but because of a silly glitch, I got demoted down to P4. Nath, where did you finish in tier 5?
And tier 5, actually, unfortunately, it didn't tell me to serve my drive-through penalty, so it was the 3rd safety car, and got disqualified for not serving the penalty. Didn't get a notification to come in, but I guess that's life, so you know.
Yeah, F1 2020 is just very glitchy. We had tier 1 last night as well, tier 4 as well, then tier 3 we also had on Friday evening with Utah Elephant, who took the win from Vapor Callum, Rowdy CJ Boy, GSR Riles, Dark Soren, Bruh, Girl Next Door, Woodsy Meister, Sam Malicious, Cool Kyogre, Badders, Cormac, TRT Arthur, CLN Sharpie, and Buchan in that race. And it's the last race at Monza this weekend, and then we move to Spa next weekend. Obviously, the longest track on the F1 calendar.
It's gonna be very challenging through Rouge and Radion on the first lap.
I wonder how many people are going to spin there. I mean, I wouldn't expect many spins here in around tier 1, but around tier 4, tier 5 probably there'll be a lot of spins there.
Yeah, so we saw this today in the first chicane area and those other places. So here we have, I think, an AlphaTauri. There's a Renault.
Renault, is that F1 boy? It is F1 boy, and he's got a Williams ahead of him. That might be his champion. Yeah, BG one of the sole championship contenders, along with GSR FH444 in the McLaren. Both of them really fighting out for the championship right now. I think behind them is that F1 boy. Actually, I'll just get it up quickly in a second.
Today we could see McLaren holding their constructors championship provisional P1, or Williams now for Romeo jump up and P1. See how they do. We have Cheb Alabama Outlaw and Prix. We have Leclerc and SSR Hamilton P2, and then we have the McLaren boys of Jensen Barkley and GSR FH battling today mainly.
Yeah, tier 1 yesterday was won by who else but GSR Axe. He's really been dominating tier 1. Of course, the owner of GSR as well. He's really been doing very well in tier 1 as of late, and he's really showing that he is a worthy tier 1 contender. He's the best of the best, really, if he's leading tier 1. Tier 4 was won by Matt Stay 2000, and of course Tier 3 yesterday, and then Tier 3 on Friday was of course won by Utah Elephant, the AlphaTauri driver. And for Tier 5, Not confirmed yet, but provisional winner is Alessio. Let's see who can become the 5th winner in Monza this week.
In the years, yes. As of right now, the top 3 is Beep, Cheb, GSR, FH, and Leclerc in the point standings for the Drivers' Championship, with Beep, Cheb on 88, GSR, FH on 82, and Leclerc on 79. Close to that is that F1 boy, and then there's a significant gap to P5, which is Jensen Bartley.
It's the Haas. No, not the Haas. BG's going to be the first person to set a lap in the session. He's on softs and he's just going down the straight towards Parabolica now. Leclerc
Leclerc's retired.
Crashed out of the Scari. So is Rossi. As you know, Rossi's spun out the second Lesmo, actually.
Oh, they are both pretty hard corners to conquer, actually.
So Beep Cheap sets an 18.9 in the...
Oh, and that F1 boy
that
quite
F1 boy
far behind.
19.6, that's his first lap. Alabama Outlaw 20.0.
Which I can remind you, they're 16 points apart in the Drivers' Championship, which is very interesting that there's such a big gap of 3 tenths over between everyone out on the soft, apart from Striker and Jensen Bartley, who are trying to move the bottom tyre.
Edgar's has gone P2 with a 19.0. That's a very good lap from BG, considering it's a banker lap.
First lap. The track's not rubbing yet. There's not much grip on the track right now. So that's very decent from the drivers who have gone out so far. That's 2 drivers who have not gone out yet, which is Dougal and Rowdy TJ boy.
So, I wonder what Jensen's going to set. He's looked to have some good pace as of late. He's just been very unlucky.
Yeah, we have Beep Chev close to his teammate, and I believe that's that boy. Very close. Will they all go?
They'll all be pitting though, because they've all set laps. So Alabama's obviously going to be held up by BG. There's another SSR Hamilton is off at Ascari as well. The other Alfa Romeo. Both Alfa Romeos having trouble at Ascari then, it seems, but SSR Hamilton this time manages to keep the car intact and is going to carry on towards Parabolic to set his lap time. He's on the soft tyres and he has got pace. He's shown that definitely. GSR FH444 is currently on provisional pole. I didn't see that, but he did go on to provisional pole with an 18.6 ahead of Beep Cheap, his championship rival.
It was actually 2 tenths, which is a very good lap for him.
Yeah, and
ahead.
Could we maybe see someone getting towards the 17s? I don't think we could see that, but that is definite. That could be a possibility. SSR Hamilton then is on a lap. Round the Curve Grande he goes. He's really the only person out on a lap on track at the minute. Everyone else in the pit lane.
As Alfa Romeo are putting his hopes on him, as they are just 12 points behind McLaren in the Constructors' Championship, and Leclerc's out of the qualifying.
He
and he
just
has
a massive snap out of the second Lesmo, and that's not gonna help him.
I believe that's a bit of understeer, yeah, on the curb more than.
Still managed to get a purple sector 2. Oh, he's invalid. Oh, he's crashed as well. Oh, can he keep it?
Crashed.
He does keep it.
He's going too slow. Okay.
It's the second time he's spun out of Ascari, so on his next lap, he'll probably have to watch out for that corner.
Yes, that's it. Next lap will be his last set of tyres there then. Last set of fresh tyres anyway. Don't have many incidents. One person spent in the pit lane, few invalidations, but there's no grid penalties so far. And we see Jensen Bartley and Striker have gone out and have tried to set a lap on the medium so far. They're the only pair.
So Dougal and Rowdy haven't been out of the pit so far in this session. I think Rowdy might. No, that's Scary Spunk coming out of the pit lane.
few people in the fast laps, I believe, now. Racing point up their outlap. I think that's Jensen Bartley going for his 4th lap on the medium tyres, which is a bit of a gamble. Could be his in lap though. Have to see how he goes though. As he comes out of the Ascari chicane, heading down to Parabolic on the R08.
I think Jensen's probably going to be coming in this lap because he's
very interestingly
not been
we
in.
have SSR Hamilton having fitted the medium compound tyre, probably trying to go out on nose before setting a lap time on the softs. As we see a McLaren coming into the pits and one of the Red Bulls leaving. I believe that's the Red Bull of Zoga Gamer.
Yeah, SSR Hamilton does come out, yeah.
Oh, as we
BG
after
out of the second Lesmo again. It's the same as Rossi.
So we have big problems out of Lesmo 1 and Ascari. That's quite problematic sector 3 and end of sector 2 for the drivers. As we have yellows down the pit straight, what could have happened there?
Rowdy still hasn't come out the pits. Dougal D's out. So two of the 3 drivers who haven't set laps but are still in the session are out. SSR Hamilton and Dougal D, of course. Dougal D just starting his lap now around the Parabolica. Someone's just gone. Striker has just gone P4 on the soft. So, as you were saying, you were wondering whether he was going to go out on the softs. He has gone out on the softs and he set a great lap with them as well. ETSR Edgar's 3/10 up on those soft tyres and into Ascari. Very
and
clean.
Interestingly, we see
he's invalid. Sorry, he's invalid.
SSR Hamilton. We have SSR Hamilton coming out the Parabolica on the medium compound of tyres. This could be an interesting lap time for him. This is a different strategy he's going with, starting on the mediums, trying to get the faster compound tyre towards the end of the race.
Let's have a look at Dramer in the Renault. He's 6th and
as
is
he has
on
a
a
big
19.2.
moment. And he's binned it. SSR Hamilton has binned it out of the first chicane.
He's making too much mistakes.
There's a full track apparently. He's got
Dramer's gone P3. 19.048. So
not very shabby, you know.
So Hamilton's gone into the wall again.
Having another hit. Mr. Barrier is having lots of visits from Mr. Hamilton. Yeah, as we see him lock up into Lesmo 1 after not realising how much his wings costing him. I think that's a wasted set of mediums as he tries to control that Alfa Romeo through the gravel.
He's doing very well, to be honest. He's doing very well to control that car. Oh, there we go.
As we see here, Jensen Bartley on his first soft lap, being 1.6 seconds off pole. See, everyone's apart from SSR Hamilton has fitted the soft compound tyre so far, and P18 and 19, Dougal and Rowdy TJ Boy have not actually left the pit so far.
Dougal now P3, so they're all going into P3. They can't get near FH, who's actually starting a lap right now, our provisional pole sitter, and he's definitely been
teammate as well through Lesmo 2 going very well.
He's been doing very well in GSR recently. 3 consecutive podiums, 2 of them being wins in Baku and Silverstone, and then 3rd place in Austria as well. So, doing quite well over the course of the last few races. Can he make it 4 podiums in a row today and strengthen his claim to the championship? He is
SSR.
on a lap. I want to see what he's gonna do in sector 2. I want to see if he'll be up on his 18.6 because that is a cracking lap.
We have Jensen Bartley coming into the pits after an unhappy lap. Dougal's finally decided to come out the pits, and still have a few others.
He's up
Davis,
by a 10.5. Is FH.
You see as he goes down the only non-DRS straight on the circuit, he goes down on the run to Parabolica. Iceland, or I should say Palabadala, and taking it 5th and 6th gear here on it's a pretty good exit and short line to
There we go. He's flying.
Set a 1:18.487, which is over a tenth and a half faster than his previous time. And he doesn't look to have too much competition as Deep Cheb has retired, and the others aren't setting any very competitive lap time. As we see here, we have Davis, ZK on the lap, just going down to the first chicane. Taking a pretty decent line through there. That F1 was slightly sabotaging this lap. Actually on his outlet. Breaking out the 100-meter board down to 4th again as he invalidates on the second chicane. I believe he goes down to lean trying to get another lap in as he has over 2 laps of fuel remaining and quite a lot of DRS. That F1 boost right behind him trying to start another lap. Google, I believe he's on his fast lap. Yes, he is in hot lap mode, and just opens DRS, going down to a Scary chicane. Let's see what he can do. Breaks out the 100-meter ball into the 5th gear. Good exit out there, not having to catch the final rate. Jensen Bartley on another outlap.
Can he get out the 20s? Let's see. Interestingly, the tier 5 pole time was a 19.3, and everyone from 8th downwards hasn't beaten that. So I think CJ Pants, who got that pole, really
should be very impressed.
I think maybe could we see him going into tier 4? I mean, it's unlikely, but could we see him maybe going into tier 4?
Dougal has left the session after setting a lap time that puts him in P13.
He should be able to join back in.
Yes, here we have Jensen Bartley on the fast lap around the Curve of Grande coming into the second chicane very soon. Breaks at 100 meters, turns in 3rd gear, 5th up to 4th.
He took that very well.
Yes, that was a very good second chicane. As he is going a gear lower than I would. But again, probably a better driver than me, so I can't really tell him how to drive, can I? As he goes down onto the somewhat of a straight, heading down to the Ascari chicane, breaking out the 100-meter board again, their common breaking point. Actually 6th gear at the Ascari this time, not 5th.
He was exactly 8/10 up out of sector 2, and he took Ascari very well, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could probably get in the top 6 maybe, but let's see what he can do.
If we
I reckon he'll get into the 19s here, definitely. He 8.
1:19.2, which is P8, yes. And he's very close to P7 as well. So we've got on that if you maybe have a slightly better parabolic or one of the lessons.
So yeah, people coming out for their final laps now.
Yes, as we have less than 2 minutes left of the session. Oh, someone just spun that F1 boy has spun out the second chicane. That definitely sabotages his qualifying as he is down P11, so he has a free choice to fly, which wouldn't actually hurt him that much. As we see here, KDX
F1 boy's going on his own, like he's trying to crash himself out of the session. I guess he's probably had enough, because
KDX Brewery's up next to him in the coming into Lesmo 2. Yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's that F1 boy again causing those yellow flags. Might actually be penalised for blocking some people on their lap, and as we see P10 invalidate their lap, I think that's their qualifying over as they don't have enough fuel to start another lap. That F1 boy trying to do goal as he's trying to P12 Alabama Outlaw, who's fighting for the Constructors Championship along with the Beef Cheb, as they are the third team I think in the championship. we have another retirement from the session here, P7 in the AlphaTauri.
Oh, F1 boys flips over.
Oh, that's a...
I mean, he crashed on his own.
Yeah, I think he might get some kind of penalty if someone's clipped him blocking their path, because that's not great if you're trying to
I mean,
beat
it's
your
not
time
in the rules that you're
qualifying.
not allowed to crash yourself out of a quali session, if, like, you're done.
Yes, but he was kind of obstructing people's views by being ghosted in the circuit. That could affect
Alabama Outlaw
that.
just made it to the flag. Oh, he's backed off, never mind, he's backed off.
I think he has just completed his fast lap. He's put in P9. He has improved.
KDX Prix has crashed out of the Curva Grande. Dougal D is on a lap. Rowdy's finished. He didn't come out of the pits at all in this session. SSR Hamilton has set a 52.7 in the middle sector. Can he keep it valid through Ascari? He can, so he's still doing well with Striker. Oh, Striker nearly getting in the way.
Getting way too close. But he has actually dipped a wheel off the track trying to get out of his way, which I don't think he could have done much more apart from losing the car. And I don't think that was actually him. I think that was his AI. So
is SSR Hamilton going to go near? He's going to go P7. And I don't think he's going to be beaten unless Tate does, actually. Tate and Cameron, the only ones that can beat him. FH444 on a lap. Oh, he spun it, sorry. And Scary Spunk, so FH is on pole.
We have Cameron.
Unless Cameron can do anything, he's P13.
P13.
So FH444.
He's got pole and he's trying to get new tyres by leaving the session, rejoining. It is a glitch. Anyway, as we look at the qualifying times, we have FH on pole, and session's gone pretty well for the McLarens. A bit different for the Alfa Romeos though, as Leclerc has unfortunately crashed out the session. As we see here, we have the top three: McLaren, GSR, FH4, the Renault of Dream J in the Renault, and we have a McLaren in P3. Beep Cheb is in P4 from P2, which